2017 sees PrintVis continuing the trend towards simpler, speedier, and smarter user experiences. Like Microsoft, PrintVis recognizes the need for easy access to real-time data on the go, with more new apps, mobile-friendly functionality, and an increasingly streamlined cross-platform user experience. We are also continuously improving upon previous releases' functionality, simplifying in some areas and expanding in others. As always, we listen to and act upon the feedback we receive from our partners and customers. What follows are some highlights for some key features in PrintVis 2017. Application areas allow you to create custom individual settings as default views on each page for predefined user types. For instance, a basic user may need only a simplified interface, displaying fewer fields on the ribbon and the panes. Likewise, all available fields and options can be set as a default view for the expert user who requires them. It's worth noting that the use of the application area system is not mandatory. The standard user interface of Dynamics NAV will remain the default for companies who do not need to leverage a differentiated user experience. Auto-planning batch job is a feature in PrintVis which allows the system to automatically create your daily production plan as a scheduled task. This can be done to cover either your entire production or only specific areas which you might prefer to automate. While this functionality has been available in PrintVis for some time, it is now standard in the PrintVis setup. By applying certain sets of rules, you can have your day's production plan auto-adjusted to account for the typical changes that occur during business hours: new incoming orders, outgoing partials, priority fluctuations, unexpected delays, etc. New fields are present in the setup. This out-of-the-box functionality will help you avoid lengthy customizations and allow you to more easily impact your workload criteria. PrintVis will help you plan your production with your own designated metrics, providing a consistent, more secure overview of your daily order queue. Fewer errors, overlooked orders, and missed deadlines will mean more happy and loyal customers. Auto-planning batch job will also consider the setup of bottleneck planning on the planning units, meaning it will not only take your cost centers into consideration, but also any jobs set to include bottleneck planning information. The result should be a highly automated, always renewed production plan at the scope you desire for your operation. The replanning can be manually triggered as well, as an alternative or supplement to the scheduled process. The new calendar maintenance setup provides a broader scope for creating the opening hours on PrintVis capacity units. Where before the lines had to be planned manually on an individual basis, it is now possible to define standard calendars based on departments, capacity groups, capacity units, and custom-defined calendar groups. This new setup is more comfortable, flexible, and saves a lot of time at the opening hour setup for a new calendar period. A new capacity calendar button provides overviews for different departments versus individual capacity units. This function is also available in PrintVis Rapid Start, based on opening hours per department. Configuration templates are very useful when creating new system records, such as items, customers, or vendors. When applying a template to such records by default, the template fields are populated with the given values, making it much easier for users who might be less familiar with posting inventory or tax groups. Our easier setup and use of configuration templates for each major group of items, customers, or vendors will go a long way to avoiding mistakes for your organization. Templates for customers and vendors could be local for local tax settings, EU for tax settings in Europe, and export for export tax settings. While this functionality is available in standard Dynamics NAV, the setup and creation of items, customers, and vendors is now much more simple. Default PrintVis fields are now available as well. Dynamics CRM gives you the systematic oversight and maintenance of relationships with your customers, along with all the data such as sales opportunities that go with it. With mobility, speed, and efficiency of communication being the order of the day, you can now work your PrintVis cases directly in Microsoft Dynamics CRM. Your sales team will be able to access and update their own cases from the field, as can your marketing and customer service personnel. Additionally, the user interface with filters will be familiar to users of Dynamics NAV, and views can be customized and saved per individual needs. There is also a Dynamics CRM mobile client. In PrintVis, it's possible to divide a sheet into as many parts, areas, or extra job items as needed, with each element being a potentially different product. PrintVis calculates the imposition separately for each item on the sheet. In this release, we've added some tools to create the generic data much more easily, allowing for quicker processing and the ability to use components as split sheet templates, including the possibility of combining multiple jobs from multiple customers on the same sheet. PrintVis' previous invoice solution has been improved with a new feature called Invoice Templates. This allows inventory items and line item notes to be assembled as a compact group of items which can be added all at once to an invoice. Using templates will make the invoice setup much more flexible and reduce the need for customization of a customer's environment. PrintVis' new integration with OnPrintShop gives you access to this popular third-party web-to-print storefront, which provides price book-driven estimates. This makes estimation fast and easy in a B2C environment. For B2B purposes, PrintVis also continues to provide our web-to-PrintVis functionality. Coinciding with Microsoft's integration of both NAV and CRM for the Outlook email client, PrintVis Outlook Pages is an integrated web service which displays the essential data from the customer card along the right side of your Outlook window. With the Contact Insights button at the top right, you can view key information on a person from whom you have an email, such as their company, customer history, related company contacts, purchase history, credit balance, and more. It's also possible to initiate some PrintVis processes, such as creating a new case or launching the Quick Quote function, directly from within Outlook, based on the selected email address. PrintVis 2017 continues to develop last year's integration with Microsoft Power BI with our new PV board, based on the Microsoft Demo board. Users can view dynamic and informative data with custom charts and graphs in this bold and attractive interface on their desktop, web client, and tablet or mobile. New queries have also been added, along with improvements on the existing ones. Working outside of the office has never been easier thanks to the NAV phone app, where individuals can access their personal role sensors and view case management in its entirety on their mobile devices. For example, a plant manager who receives a call from sales inquiring about the status of a job, an estimate, or an inventory item can get quick and current information, even while out to lunch. PrintVis continues to empower shop floor users with our new PrintVis phone app. The PrintVis shop floor Metro-style interface is now available for different devices as an application: an Apple, iPhone, or iPad, Android, and Windows tablet or desktop. With the same shop floor functionality on a portable device, the user can post job consumption and registered hours to a PrintVis job directly from this app, wirelessly from their workstation. Users can also take advantage of their device cameras to scan barcodes for material consumption. Additionally, a new NAV user type, Device User, allows for an even more affordable license option. New functionality has been added to automatically create finished good items as well as a NAV shipment when posting a PrintVis shipment. This allows you to create posted sales shipments automatically with the posting of a PrintVis shipment. The primary benefit of this is that it enables the use of third-party extensions for shipping integration. It also enables you to use information from actual posted shipments and build invoices directly from there. PrintVis continues to improve its Quick Quote functionality in the new release with a more dynamic and flexible user experience. Where previously one could only use template-based calculations in Quick Quote, calculations based on finished good items are now available. There is also an action for adding a price unit which may not exist in the template. Detail lines, operations, are available as extra pages which can be opened. This allows for greater flexibility for any needed modification of calculations. A salesman can now add production steps to existing templates when called for in an estimation. For example, if the customer would like pricing for an option to add lamination to a printed piece. Quick Quote now allows for more complex data while still retaining the easy user interface. The remote salesman user type is intended for the sales team of a printing company who need to quickly generate estimates or orders or provide a production status on their portable devices right from a customer's premises. With PrintVis 2017, your sales team can now log in via Windows NAV Client, Web Client based on browser, and now with the Dynamics NAV app for PC, phone, and tablet. There's no reason for your clients to wait for days or even hours to get the answers they need. The Remote Salesman portal eliminates those delays which used to be the norm. Visit us at printvis.com and schedule a free, no-obligation demo today.